Unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, all right, all right. We back again. We're back. We're back. We're back. I told you I'll be coming back live. All right. All right. I told y'all I'll be coming back live. Come on in, people. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. We got a great show tonight. And it's gonna go down tonight. It's gonna go down tonight. When I tell you it's gonna go down tonight, it's gonna go down tonight. This is live, uncut, unedited. What up, brother? No, I'm live, uncut, unedited. What's going on? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm as soon as I get off live, I'll come and get it. Stay woke. All right. Peace out. All right. All right, people. You already know what it is. Come on in. Come on in. Uncut, we got a show tonight. Unedited. Make sure you share this video. Share this video because it's going down. At what age that men shall leave the house? At what age? I need somebody to call in 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. At what age that you feel that men shall leave the house, leave the fold? If I say that, I'll tell you, what's up, Keenan Nicole? I see you, Dwayne Rucker. I see you. All right. All right. I see you. I see you. I see you. Eddie, what's going on? Chris Candy. All right. Tequila Wetch. I see you. I see you. Latoya. Come on in, people, because we want to share this video. We got enough people to get started. We're going to get started. And I listen, the title of this today, if I would make a title, at what age should men leave the house? All right, listen up, people. A lot of you seen this video before. All right, let me hit it for y'all.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point, he
never no time.
Man.
Never no time.
So are you charging for? Well, tell him, Christian.
No, you talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him you understand you ain't going no damn way. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So I mean, what,
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
I want to pay all the fucking bills in here. You gonna tell me where I can go?
But the thing is, like, why do I gotta, this is my mama's house, like, why do I gotta leave my mama house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old, damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now.
Well, that's pretty 10
But
years
you know what,
away.
when I met you was living with your mama.
Man, please, I was in and out. Come
you
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I was only 22 years old.
Now you gonna tell me because he 29.
I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up. I'm
Man,
not
you
going
got to
nowhere.
go.
I'm not going nowhere.
You
So
got
my
to
mama
go.
house,
Well,
And you ain't gotta go
You
nowhere.
know what, damn it, they ain't gonna pay no bills either, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go, I won't pay the bills.
You gonna continue to pay
he
the
got
bills.
to go, man. It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
Because, but at the end of the day, all you gotta do is tell me to help. I ain't saying nothing. Like,
Man, you a
so
grown
damn
ass
serious.
man. You supposed to know man, garbage over field. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man.
That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point, he
Never
got to
no
go.
time.
Man.
Never no time.
So are you charging for?
Well, tell him, Christian.
No, you talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him you understand you ain't going no damn way. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So I mean, what,
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
I want to pay
How
all
about
the
that?
fucking bills in here. You gonna tell me where I can go?
But the thing is, like, why do I gotta, this is my mama's house, like, why do I gotta leave my mama house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now.
Well, that's pretty 10
But you
years
know what?
away.
When I met you was living with your mama.
Man, please,
You
I was
living
in
with
and
your-
out. Come
you
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I
Now you
was
gonna
only
tell
22
me-
years old.
Now you gonna tell me because he 29.
I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up.
Man,
I'm
he
not going
got to
nowhere.
go.
I'm not going nowhere.
He has
My
to
mama
go.
house like,
Well,
And you ain't gotta go
You know
nowhere.
what? Damn, they ain't gonna pay no bills either. Then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go. I won't pay the bills.
You
But
gonna continue to pay
he
the
got
bills.
to go though, man. It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
because,
You know
but
what
at the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, but at the end of the day, all y'all do is tell me to help. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Like,
Man, you a
so
grown
y'all
ass
saying-
man. You supposed to know the man, garbage overfill. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man.
That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he
Enough
got to go.
people
Never
listen.
no
I mean,
time.
at some point, he got
Never
to
no
go.
time.
Man.
Never no time.
So all you looking for?
It's, well, tell him, Christian. You
No, you tell me.
Well-
You talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him you only son. You ain't going no damn where. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So I mean, what?
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
I want to
How
pay all
about
the
that?
fucking bills in here. How the you gonna tell me where I can go?
But the thing is, like, why do I got to, this is my mama's house, like, why do I got to leave my mama's house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now. Boy, I'm 40.
Well, that's pretty 10
But you
years
know what?
away.
When I met you, you was living with your mama.
Man, please.
You
I
was
was
living
in
with
and
your,
out. Come on,
you was
man.
living with your mama.
I
Now
was
you
only
gonna tell
22
me.
years old.
Now you gonna tell me because he
No, I ain't
29.
gonna lie, but I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up.
Man,
I'm
he
not going
got to
nowhere.
go.
I'm not going nowhere.
He
This is
has
my
to go.
mama's house, like,
Well,
And you ain't gotta go
You
nowhere.
know what? Damn, they ain't gonna pay no bills either. Then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go. I won't pay the bills.
All right,
You
call
gonna
in
continue
when you
to
see
pay
You gotta
callers.
go though, man. It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
because,
You know
but
what
at the end
I'm
of the
saying?
day, but at the end of the day, all y'all do is tell me to help. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Like,
Man, you a
so
grown
y'all
ass
saying-
man. You supposed to know the man, garbage overfill. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man.
That's my
All right, people. All right, people, come on in. We got a discussion tonight. So we'll come back to that. All right. I need some callers. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Oh, I got some callers. I see a caller. Come on, I need some females and males. Call in. What are your thoughts? At what age that you should ask your son or your stepson to leave the house? At what age? What's your opinion? What's your thoughts? This is live, uncut. Hey, caller, 9433. Go ahead, caller. Talk to me.
I feel that, her son, he ain't got to leave. He ain't got to leave.
Okay. But why you say he ain't got to leave? I'm just asking. There's no right and wrong answer, so don't be mad at me. I'm just asking.
His mother, and if she told him he ain't got to leave, he ain't got to leave.
Okay. 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 You agreeing with the woman, right?
I agree with her.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next caller. Hey, I believe that's Marcus, 0941. Come on, Marcus. You're live, uncut, unedited.
All right, Martin. Fill me in. What's going on
Oh,
here?
I'll tell you what,
I
Marcus.
caught your message.
Oh, okay. Hold it, Marcus. I'm gonna do this for you. We're gonna play the video again,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to listen up. Listen up now.
You can go, not him. How about that?
I want to
How
pay all
about
the
that?
fucking bills in here. How the you gonna tell me where I can go?
But the thing is, like, why do I got to, this is my mama's house, like, why do I got to leave my mama's house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now. Boy, I'm 40.
Well, that's pretty 10
But you
years
know what?
away.
When I met you, you was living with your mama.
Man, please.
You
I
was
was
living
in
with
and
your-
out. Come
you
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I
Now you
was
gonna
only
tell
22
me.
years old.
Now you gonna tell me because he
No, I ain't
29.
gonna lie, but I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up. I'm
Man,
not
he
going
got to
nowhere.
go.
I'm not going nowhere.
He
This
has
is my
to
mama's
go.
house, like,
Well,
And you ain't gotta go
You know
nowhere.
what? Damn, they ain't gonna pay no bills either. Then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go. I won't pay the bills.
You gonna continue to pay
he
the
got to
bills.
go though, man. It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
because,
You know
but
what
at the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, all y'all do is tell me to help. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Like,
Man, you a
so
grown
y'all
ass
saying-
man. You supposed to know the man, garbage overfill. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man.
That's my son. That's my only son.
At at some point he got to go.
Never no time.
I mean, at some point he
Never no time.
Man.
Never no time.
So are you charging for?
Well, tell him, Christian.
No, you talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him you understand you ain't going no damn where. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So I mean, what,
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
I want to
How
pay
about
all the
that?
fucking bills in here. You gonna tell me where I can go?
But the thing is, like, why do I got this is my mama's house? Like, why do I gotta leave my mama house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. I mean, at what point?
I'm 29 now.
Well,
40.
well, that's critically 10
But you
years
know what?
away.
When I met you, you was living with your mama.
Man, please.
You
I
was
was
living
in
with
and
your-
out. Come
you
on,
was
man.
living with your mama.
I was
Now you
only
gonna tell
22
me.
years old.
Now you
All
gonna
right,
tell
people,
me
hold
because
on.
he
Somebody got too much noise in the background. All right. Yeah, turn your phone, put your phone on mute. Put your phone on mute.
Okay.
Put it on mute. Okay, yeah, put your phone on mute. Okay, now, Marcus, if you want to talk, we got this. What is your opinion of this, people? At what age that you would think that's appropriate to ask your stepson or son to leave? At what age? What you
Well,
think?
I think
Go ahead.
I think if I had a stepson right now in this age,
He aged 29.
I think what black people make the mistake at putting your kids out at 18 years old, and they just came out of high school, and some are still in high school. They're not mentally ready, and they're not economically ready. They don't have the money that white folks have, right? So I think you need to evaluate the economic status of that person. Do they have a job where they can sustain themselves on their own? And the mental status. Are they mentally ready to step into adulthood?
Okay, Marcus. Let me go to the next caller. See if they got. All right. $14.99. Put your phone on mute, Marcus. $14.99. Y'all put your phone on mute until I call you. Put your phone on mute until I call you. All right. Okay, go ahead, my brother. $14.99. $14.99.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. So what's your thoughts of this video? 29-year-old man.
I think it's insecurity.
Okay.
But
Of
the
who?
fact
Of who?
Man may be doing something to his mom, and his mom is scared to tell him. Because something else may happen.
Okay.
And hi, Martin. This is Venus.
Hey, how you doing, Venus? How you doing? Good.
Good.
Good. So you saying that the man, the stepdaddy, is probably
Yes.
trying to do something to the mother, right?
Or probably is.
Oh, probably is. Okay. Because he wanted, so he couldn't, well, I know, he said that the stepdaddy said, I ain't paying no bills no more. And the mama said, you can go before my son go. I mean, what's going on with that?
Well, therefore, the son going to have to step up or get out.
And that's what the stepdad said. He said, man, I might want to walk around in my drawers, in my underwear. So,
I heard that part also. But the thing is, if that was his stepdaughter, then he couldn't do that.
No, let's stay on the subject now. Let's stay on the subject. Stay on the subject. It was a male 29-year-old. It wasn't his son. It wasn't his biological son.
I thought he was 39.
He's 29 years old. No, he said 29. He's 29.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought he said, 29 years old. And the 29-year-old did say, y'all don't ask me to do anything, do nothing. And the stepdad was like, man.
No. I got 5 daughters. And if they come in here and mama don't feel like taking the garbage out, when they leave out of here, they take it with them.
Okay. Well, let me go to the next caller. Hold it. 6768. 6768. Go ahead, 67, 68.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, Mark?
Yeah. You driving?
I just, yeah.
Okay, I'm trying
So
to turn.
I
Yeah.
basically say, I feel like she doing the right thing because if we in Chicago, she put us on. Now you never know what could happen. I mean, yeah, contribute to the house, take the garbage out, walk out, whatever you got to do, whatever she needs you to do it. But the stepfather, it could be a sense of jealousy, like you letting your son come and who out to him. But I feel like she did the right thing. Protect your son at all costs because that's what my mother had to me, and that's what any mother would do because they are nurturers. They're not gonna send a child out there to the woods because she don't know if he got a roof to stay to put over his head. Stepfather got to mind his business. This is her only child, and this is a man.
But he paying the bills.
A boy, I can't even.
But he paying the bills.
Like I say, son got to step up. I'm not saying live for free because my mother not gonna allow me to live for free. She would. I'm not gonna say she wouldn't. She would, but I'm gonna contribute. But don't put your son on. I feel like she protecting her son, and that's the right thing. And I can't lie.
And that's the same thing I'm saying.
Okay.
She protecting him like Martin. If we're the same age, I'm 29, he's 29, Martin. My mother, I was shot. My mother didn't stay in Chicago. I had to call my mother. She had to drive 8 hours away to come to her son. My fiance died in my hands and Lansing. So she protected her son, and that's why my mother came back to Chicago because she felt she was too far from her child. That's what a mother's gonna do.
Children anywhere it goes.
Exactly. You gotta protect him, Martin. This is Chicago, man. This is the real world. Wake up. We gotta do what we gotta do. At least you want to be with his mama. Hopefully he changed. Let's say I'm gonna say that. Hopefully whatever he was doing, he changed because he's back with mama, and hopefully mama put her foot down. That's what I can say. Cause that's what my mama did to me.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You
go. Hold on. Put your phone on mute, sir.
Go ahead.
Put your phone on mute.
Okay, one thing, Mark.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. He wanted to say one. 67, 68. Go ahead. You can say your other thought.
I was just saying, basically, nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead, Martin.
You sure?
I just wait. Go ahead.
No, I'm not trying.
Yeah,
You not.
ahead.
Okay, you sure? Okay, I'm going to the next caller then. Put your phone on mute. Put your. Now you gonna have to talk in order, baby. I gave you a time. Hey, hold it. I gave you a time to talk. Now I got to go to the next caller. I'll come back to you. I'll do that. I have a problem with that. 2742. Okay. Come on, caller 2742, and I'll come back to you.
Okay, so
go ahead.
I just listened to the last guy spoke on. The mama got to protect him from what? He's 29 years old. He's a functional grown man. And if you have a man in your house, he's the head of your house. So what is your son doing there if he's not contributing? And at a certain age, if he don't have a mental disability or illness, he don't need to be there. Because that's just like saying this, if you got a man and he's helping pay his mama bills, and he say, well, he care about his mama. Okay, that's true. But if I'm your woman or your wife, I'm the first woman in your life. So when you look at guys that's old, that old, and their mama sitting there letting them suck on a tit, how they gonna be a good man for a woman out here if he's sitting there won't lead a nest? That man, when he first came in there,
ma'am, let her talk. I told you I was gonna come back to you next. You're next. 1499. Let her talk.
I don't care what his sexual preference is. It's called being an adult. And when the man that the mother's dating, he should have made that known when he came to the door. Like, look, if I'm helping pay bills and all that, I love you. You my woman. I'm the man. Your son could be here for a limited time, but other than that, he has to leave. And if you want to take your son's side, you sleep with your son, I'm gone. Because that make him look less of a man to have another man living up under his roof, eating his food, using his gas. For what? He look like a sucker. And the problem is, like I said again, these women sit there, my son. Yeah, he's your son, but he's still a grown man. He's not your man. He's not your king. He's a grown man that needs to get out in this world and get his own. Now, if he was mentally ill or mentally disabled or something, I understand. But other than that, he needs to get out.
Okay, hold it right there, sister. Come on, 14.99. What did you want to say? 14.99. You didn't interrupt me a couple of times. Come on, 14.99. Then I got a new caller.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead. Come
But
on.
anyway,
Mm.
it's like this here. If the boy,
Now you're a boy
even
now,
though
huh?
y'all and they boy,
We talking about a man now, 29-year-old man. Now don't change.
okay,
Don't switch up on us. Go ahead.
all right, now listen. Do we have any children? Is she a grandmother, or is that the only child?
Now we going exactly about what the video says. He living in his mama house. That's her first born, she said. And she said he's not going nowhere. You'll go before he'll go. And that's what his mother said, told the father. We ain't going to assume if he got a baby or nothing like that. We know he's not working. We know he's not working because he's told both of them. He said, y'all haven't given me anything. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I got different thoughts now.
Oh, come on. Okay, go ahead.
I would help him get a job. And if I had the money, I would put his ass in his own shit. Wait a minute. Until I know he's stable. But he would have to leave. Because that's my husband.
I don't know if that's a husband.
Because, you know, a lot of people would say, it was like you screwing your son instead of your man. Right or wrong?
Listen, I'm just here to come. I'm just here to facilitate. Ain't no right and wrong.
Comment.
Yeah, you know. No, I'm listen. I'm just making little statements. I want you guys to say what you have to say. I got another caller though. 6112.
Can I
Hold on.
piggyback off of what you said at the moment?
Go ahead real quick. Go ahead. Hold on, 6112.
Okay, so why am I paying for his bills if he's 29 years old? I'm going to make sure his rent payment, I'm going to make sure he get the place. I'm not making sure nothing. He better use his brain to get out and get it himself. There's nothing wrong with him.
But if he don't have a brain, baby.
What you say now?
If he doesn't have a brain.
He got a brain. He just, he know his mom going to sit there and coddle him. And again, I always say this, you keep coddling him, how is he going to be a good man for any woman out here? And that's the problem why a lot of men,
and you're right about that.
They can, because mom keep letting him lay in her nest. Let him go out in the world. If he fall, let him fall and he get back up. That's the only way you're gonna learn in his life.
Exactly. That's what a bird do. When them eggs hatch and they get ready to fly, the mama bird throw them out the nest.
Mm-hmm.
And if they cannot fly, they go down there and they get that bird and bring it back up.
Okay.
Good enough. Good enough.
It ain't nothing wrong with that, but if you got to keep doing it, then if he's not going to respect you. Notice that parents who keep doing everything for their kids lose all the respect for them, and they always lose the respect for their mama.
Okay.
Because the first thing they holler is mama.
Hold it.
They don't holler dad.
All right, hold it, ladies. I got another caller. I want to read the comment. Melody Pang says the way she's talking, that is her house. Men, stop moving in these houses with women. That is feminine behavior. That's what Melanie Pang said. And I believe that's a woman. All right, let's go to caller 6112. Come on, caller. 6112. Come on. Thank you for holding.
I agree with your comment. I agree with the there's another me in the comment, 100%. That's one of the rules of fixing the problem of this is an example of that video. A lot of issues I definitely wouldn't be going through it. Another question I have is, okay, what kind of relationship does the man have with the boy? Sometimes if that man is a man and he's paying the bills and he's an example to that 29-year-old man in the house, then that relationship sometimes can inspire you to, instead of, you know what I'm saying, the way he coming off on there, it ain't mean, but you know what I'm saying, it's offending because they're not on the level of what he's talking about. He ain't wrong. They just not on this level. The woman, on the other hand, you know, she's the prime example of a reason why young men don't know the ethics or the understanding of manhood. In her eyes, he's her baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into talking about whether she met with her. No, in her eyes, he's her baby. Mothers protect their children. She's that one of the mothers that just have that protection love for her son. Now, is that an excuse for her to sit up there and be speaking to this grown man who she's considering to be her man in the house? You know what I'm saying? He paying the bills, giving him an ultimatum, saying that, hey, well, you could leave before my son leave. All that is just nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And showing you her level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And then the boy, you know what I'm saying, you got to blame it on her. You know what I'm saying? When I say boy, he's a man, but he's boy thinking. You know what I'm saying? You got to blame it on her because for 29 years in his life, she probably stopped wiping his behind when he was 12 and stopped feeding him, you know what I'm saying, out of a spoon of her hand when he was 18. And now he's 29 years old. You know, he's a baby. You know what I'm saying? So the man, you know, I question relationship. And, you know, yeah, he do need to get out of his mama's house and go pay some bills. But I don't know. He knows he don't know responsibility. And like I said, it ain't his fault. The woman, she definitely out of line. And the man, you know what I'm saying, hey, if I was him, I lead by example, and I sit up there and show her a lesson. I'll leave the house.
But
You know what I'm saying?
well, let me say something. Let me say something, Rev the Barber. She said that she said, when I met you, you was at your mama house too. That was 21. So, I mean.
He was the head of the house. And he said he was the head of the house at his mama's house. So she really used that as a tactic against him. You know, when he was at his mama's house, he was paying the bills. He was helping take care of his mama. You know, so she just used that as a tactic against him, saying that he ain't no better than her son, trying to make her son seem to be nothing wrong with him as living in the house with her. So yeah, he said that I was the head of my mama's house too, doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But he got an issue too. He treat his woman like his mama. He's living with his woman, like the common said. Get your own crib, because trust me, she have a different attitude if she was living with him rather than him living with her.
Okay. All right, hold it right there. Let's go to this next caller, 0858, and I'm coming back to you guys. 0858. Hey, caller, you're live.
Sir.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. From my vantage point, what I see on this video is that some of these new mothers, they're more concerned about power than they are about having a fully functional family.
Uh-oh. Woo.
So from my vantage point, at the end of the day, the sister in there, she controls everything. She controls the house. She controls the son. She controls the dude that came into the house, compared to, say, if that was, instead of that dude, say if it was the son's father, you can be able to control him. You understand what I'm saying? Because he has authority, because that's his son too. So that's my vantage point on it. That's what I see. So
okay, that's a good point. Now let's say I agree with my sister. She said that if he don't have no disabilities or some type of mental illness, because you can have a 29-year-old man living in the house and he's not stable enough, and that's well acceptable. I can accept that.
Indeed.
I can accept it. I got another caller. Hold it, guys. 7708. Right. You're live, uncut, unedited. Come on, caller. I believe that's West Side.
Oh, yeah. How we doing, Mark?
Go ahead, sir.
So I think, first of all, the woman has failed her son. Not only has she been able to hold on to his biological father, you sitting there letting this boy stay in the house, and it's an indication that you didn't prepare him to live independently. So if you ask me how old, it's not really a certain age in which someone should leave the house, but as a parent, I should have prepared you to live independent of me and you shouldn't want to live with me after a certain point in your life when you might want to entertain adult company and have, your own space. And so in terms of the stepfather living with them, if they both bought a place together and it's their place, then I can see if he step in and say, he got to go. But if he moved into her place, it's still her place at the end of the day, regardless of if they married or not. So she kind of called the shots.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it reflects a poor relationship between the mother and the son.
Okay, I'm gonna give you.
That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree.
Right. I'm gonna give you a chance to rebuttal. $14.99. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller.
I just think it reflects the nature of how this woman raised her son and what she's allowing to happen. Because if a man come up and he's like, look, something's gonna have to give. I can't be in here and be with you and then want to be able to live how I want to live and he around. Like, one of us got to go type of thing. So, but I think the initial question was at what point, at what age? But I think as a parent, you just know and the kid know, okay, it's time for me to get up out there. I don't think as soon as they turn 18, it's time for them to leave. But at the same time, I've prepared you to live independent of me throughout your whole life. So you should be ready to get up out of here when you get around college age. You might go to college. When you come back from college, you may not want to come back home type thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Early 20s, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, $14.99. Go ahead real quick. I think she hung up. No, $14.99. Go ahead. I got another caller.
I ain't hung up.
No, I thought you hung up. Come on with it. I got another caller. I want to hear from you real quick.
So what I'm saying is that I understand what the last caller here said.
West side.
But the thing is that I wouldn't have no 29-year-old person living with me either. My kids is 40 and up.
So you mean you agree with me then?
Like I said, on the video, the man said, you don't even take the garbage out. Come on now.
Can I say something, Martin?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Okay, but it says a lot about a man that will come into a situation like that where he really has no authority whatsoever.
That's not a man.
Right, exactly my point. I mean, because you would rather opt to go and pay bills in some girlfriend's house than to go and stack your money up and go get your own thing. See, that says a lot. And see, that's just a bad spot to be in, altogether. But he opted in for it, and then you get in there and you want to, talk down to her son. She's not having that. There ain't no way that's going to fly.
Can I speak on something?
Go ahead, my sister. Then I'll take the next caller.
Okay.
Sarge, go ahead.
So you know how the mother said, I took you from your mama house?
Exactly.
So certain women, right, this is what certain women do. They get certain type of men they can do that with. Because a man that's really about some standards, he wouldn't gave her the time of day when he knew her situation when they first started dating and talking. See, some women do that.
Again,
talk down to the man so he can move up in the house. But it tells a lot just about the woman, because why would you talk down to the man you lay next to every night? So you belittling yourself as well. So certain type of man is not going to deal with no woman like that.
And just to add to what you said, she looks at the son and the dude on the exact same level.
That's the reason why they need to do DNA tests on every goddamn body.
Okay. Hold on, $14.99.
What they call it?
$14.99. You've been
hey Martin.
Yeah. Go ahead, West Side. Go ahead.
So real quickly, and just a quick question. Do y'all think if the biological father was still in that house, that boy would be living in there?
Absolutely not.
It depends the type of father.
Thank you. So this reflects more of the mom more than anything.
No, you can't say that, because you have some women have kids with men who just be there. They've never had a job. They've never been no part of their kid life. They just there. You know a lot of brothers who just living in some woman's house who got kids with a taking up space. Because the biological father does not make him a man.
And then what make it so bad?
That was said. That was a quick question. That's all it was.
Okay, hold it, $14.99. I got Sarge. This is my boy all the way from Atlanta. Atlanta in the house. Is that you, Sarge?
You know it is.
Oh Lord, y'all better hold it. Sarge in the house, y'all. Let's get this military lesson. You know you finna get it to us. Come on, Sarge. I'm ready for you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
It's like this here.
Hey, Sarge. Hold on, Sarge. You ain't drinking, are you?
No, I'm eating sunflower seeds.
Okay. Go ahead. All right.
That's if you heard something crackling, though.
Okay. Come on, Sarge.
Check this out. Once you leave high school, if you ain't doing something that's bringing in revenue for yourself, and I ain't talking about something illegal, you ain't gonna be there. Mm-hmm. You can't pay no bills. You ain't finna be up in there. It ain't going on.
Now you sounding like my brother. He just retired from the Marine.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be up in there. See? We ain't having it. You got three choices. You can go to college on my dime. You can go to doggone trade school. Washburn, 134. Get you a CDL or something. Or you can learn how to do your left, right, left.
Amen.
You're going to do something. You're going to do something with yourself. And that's something, this ain't the Bobby Brown house. Every little step you take is all around up in here. That was a good song when it was out.
So, Sarge, I want to ask you guys a question. I'm gonna start at the top. I want to ask you a question. Hold it. Is it his fault that his mother didn't prepare him? I'm gonna start. Hold it. Let me start at the top. I'm gonna start at $14.99. Go ahead, $14.99. Get it out the way. Come on.
Yeah, it is.
Whose fault is it? The mama fault or his?
The mom's.
The mom fault. Okay, let me go to the next caller. 2742. The mother fault or the son fault?
The son's fault.
Okay, you said the son fault. Okay, 6112. Reb the barber. Go ahead. Reb, by sitting back watching. Yeah, his fault or the son? I'm asking.
Fault or the son fault on what?
No, I'm talking about the mother fault or the son fault that he wasn't prepared.
Oh, it's the mother fault.
Okay.
No, it's definitely the mother fault because you gotta understand that came from the womb.
Okay.
All that boy's life, all that boy been doing is my mama's always there for me. Now, let me tell you the detrimental things that happen in the midst of this.
Reb, you start preaching now, man. I wanted a yes and no. You preaching now, man. Hold on, okay. Can you hold it? If you got to tell it, I'm gonna let you tell it. Now, if you can't hold it, I'll let you tell it, man. It's on you.
I kind of do because.
Go ahead, Reb. Go ahead, Reb. Tell it. Tell it, Reb.
I heard a wise man tell this lady, he was like, man, look, you could either, if your kids God and God moves you out the way, he might as well take them too. You understand what I'm saying? Just imagine what happened to him if his mother passed away. You know what I'm saying? God
He'll be a lost soul.
Right. So it's from the womb.
Okay.
It's her fault. But it comes to a reality check as a grown man, which every man come under his own conscience after a certain age, that you get up and you do something with yourself. So yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, Reb. Thank you so much. 0858. 058. Come on, caller.
Personally, I think it's both their fault, the mother and the son.
Okay.
I think up until say about 18, I would blame that directly on the mother, but from 18 forward, that's on that guy. So I have a hard time believing.
Ain't blamed.
$14.99. You can't talk it out of order. Come on, $14.99. I gave you your turn. Come on. Go ahead, my brother.
So I mean, you got to figure from 18 up. I'm pretty sure you got some friends or something somewhere that's doing something, got something going on, whether it's a job, school, whatever. So it may not start at home, but if you see it, then that's something that you can go and partake in. He just got content. And so now he's 29, he's going to look up, he's going to be 50, still at home with his mother, going through the same stuff. Okay. So he's good with it, she's good with it, it ain't no problem on their end of it, so that's on him now. It's his choice.
Okay. All right, West Side, 7708, West Side. What's your thoughts?
Well, what I said in the beginning, of course it's the mom's fault. She created the environment. So if her son not prepared to go out into the world independently, that's all about the upbringing. And if he breastfed this whole life, he not even gonna have the incentive to get out there and try to do so for himself. If someone doing for him, he not gonna have no incentive or no, even at his age, he has no incentive to get out there and do anything.
Okay.
And chances are when he does connect with a woman, he's gonna be very similar to his mother.
Yep.
And it's no surprise that she entertains the type of man that she entertains, the type of man that will move in with her. It all stems from the mom and her choices.
Y'all women bashing on here, what? Come on, Sarge.
But Martin, seriously,
this is cyclic. This is generational.
Yeah.
That's true. That is so true.
It's a position of power. It's about control on the part of the woman. That's what it's all about. And it's not every woman. It's just certain women that they have to put themselves in a position of power.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
And some weak man wait for her to control them too.
Right, indeed. It's some guys that's weak that'll sign on for that. They try to save a couple of bucks, so they over here, they working some little rinky-dink little gig or got a little hustle, or let me go move in with her, instead of getting myself together and getting my own thing. Oh, I can go over here with her, da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, that ain't nothing new.
Okay.
And she could put him out like Pee Wee Herman with that bag on that pole when she get mad.
All right.
Well, see, that's the thing. They usually have about 3 or 4 of them. They can bounce to 3 or 4 different houses.
All right. Y'all hold it. Let me let Sarge. We got a new caller, and I got Sarge. Come on, Sarge. Whose fault is it?
Okay, now you talking about that video, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the video, Sarge. Where you been at?
That is her fault 100%. She never gave him any type of guidance to go forward and establish himself as an adult from childhood. Daddy wasn't there, so don't be throwing, well, where daddy at? She ain't gonna let him get off her tit. He gonna be nursing on her until she goes to the upper room. Or find him a little young thing out here with some bigger ones. And nurse on her.
Hey y'all, hey listen, and I ain't throwing no shade, but in this situation is called a baby man. That's what he is. He's a baby man. That's what he is. We got a new caller. Hey, new caller, 1549. This is out of town caller. Come on, caller, 1549.
Okay, my opinion is it's the mom's fault. Wait, let me turn the speaker.
Okay, turn it down.
I think it's the mom's fault. It's the mom's fault because when you raising your kids, you can kind of tell which way they're gonna go, lazy and not lazy. And I had a nephew that I had to raise when my sister passed, and I knew when he got out of high school that he wasn't college material. So I sent him to Job Corps because I needed him to at least have a trade because I didn't want to put him out there with nothing. So when he went to Job Corps, the threat was if you leave Job Corps, you can't come and live here. So he had to stay there unless he was going to come and live on the street. So he did complete Job Corps. He came back home a couple of times, but he's finally out there on his own.
See, look at that. That's a testimony. I got a testimony. That's right, sister. That's what I'm talking about.
When you raising your kids, you see this one is this way and this one that way. You got to be a little harder on that one, or you don't have to be quite as hard on that one. But if you see they not, and you got to be in tune with raising them to know what's going on. If you're not paying attention and you just keep letting them stay there and keep letting them stay there, that boy ain't never leaving out of there. And if he leaves that house, I don't know how he gonna get out of there because ain't nobody else gonna tolerate it.
You know what? I want to share with you guys this. Now, I got 4 children by my ex-wife, right? So the children, they lived with me about 3 years, then they went on back to their mom. Now, this is the first time. Now, my son just moved out, got his own place. My son is like 25, something like that. Now, our family is real close-knit, especially all my children. From a young age, I taught them to be, stay together, jail. Now, each and every last one, well, I take that back. My daughter moved out too. But they stayed together for a while. They just stayed, they lived together. It wasn't that they didn't have a job. One was lazy. That wasn't the case. They just loved each other. And, I looked at the fire. I was like, man, when y'all gonna, leave? Even though I wasn't in the house with them, but they stayed together. So it wasn't a case of, they was dumb or stupid. My son, a college grad. One of my daughters, she an entrepreneur. My other daughter's a student, a model. My other daughter, she sell entrepreneur. So it was just, they stayed together and pooled their money together one time. And I guess now 2 of them out the fold. And the other, I think one is probably not able to be on her own, but I know the other one that's left, I'm well assured that she can go on her own. But it's up on the upbringing, people. So that's just something I want to share with you guys right there. It's the upbringing.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. When I came up, my mother died when I was 9. So all my siblings were under me. Then my father raised us. So by the time I was 19, he passed away. So I had all of the other siblings under me. And I had to go off of what my father taught to continue to raise them because it was just me.
Mm-hmm.
And my father taught my brothers, he always spoke, don't never move in the house with a woman. Always be the head of your house.
Mm.
And they worked hard and they took care of themselves. As each one of them got old enough, they got on their own and took care of themselves. And that was from my father teaching us coming up to always have your own.
Okay. Let's go back to the video, y'all. I want to play the video again because a lot of people are asking. We got people coming in every 15 seconds. So we're going to play the video.
Man, you grown ass man. You supposed to know the garbage over field. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man.
That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
At some point,
never no time.
Man.
Never no time.
So are you tell him, Christian.
No, you talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him, you understand, you ain't going no damn way. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime, and there you go. So what?
No, if anything, you can go, not him. How about that?
I want to pay all the fucking bills in here. You gonna tell me where I can go?
But the thing is, like, why do I got this? Is my mama's house. Like, why do I got to leave my mama house?
Period.
Man, you damn near 40 years old. Damn near it's time to go. At what point?
I'm 29 now.
Well, that's pretty 10
but
years
you know
away.
what? When I met you was living with your mama.
Man, please.
You
I was in and out. Come on, man.
You was living with your mama.
I was only 22 years old.
Now you gonna tell me because he 29.
I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah,
mama house.
And you ain't gotta go nowhere.
You know what? Damn it, I ain't gonna pay no bills either. Then, damn it. Now, how you feel about that? You don't want him to go? I won't pay the bills.
You gonna continue to pay the bills.
He got to go, though, man. It's too much. See, we arguing and stuff about stuff.
But at the end of the day, all y'all do is tell me to help. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Like,
man, you grown ass man. You supposed to know the garbage over field. You supposed to know to take that outside. Come on, man.
That's my son. That's my only son.
At some point, he got to go.
Never no time.
At some point, he
never no time.
Man.
Never no time.
So are you charging for?
Tell him, Christian.
No, you talking about you grown and you gotta go somewhere. I told him, you understand, you ain't going no damn way. You go when you get ready.
Man, I just feel at some point you need to make your own way. That's what I be want to walk through the house naked sometime. There you go. So.
Look, listen, I can't stand no jealous weak man, y'all. I can't stand it. I can't take it no more, people. Man, see, that go that masculine energy. Listen.
He said you ain't got to go nowhere. You're going to continue to pay bills.
All right, people, call in number 872 299-0808 or 872-297-6389. 2742. What you got to say about that again? 2742. That's my buddy.
What'd you say now?
What you got to say about that? I just played. Just give me some more thoughts. I know some more thoughts came to your mind about.
You know what's crazy though? It's like for the man, you know how he's sitting at the table like he the head of the house, but his woman sitting there talking to him like he the peasant of the house. Like her whole voice overrules everything, and he's supposed to be the man of the house. Like the guy said, he's a weak man, because if he really had his stuff together, he would have, when they first dated, and he would have found out circumstance, he would have said, well, me and you cannot live together. You could come visit me in my house, I'll come visit you in yours. Because it seems like you got a man in your house already. You got a head of it. You got a man, and I ain't the man that's in there.
That's her king.
Son.
You know,
and the sad part, when her son get a woman, if he ever get one, mom gonna be his woman. It's gonna be the same scenario.
My brother, let me see what I want to say there. 0858. Go ahead, my brother.
Oh, she said she got the dude out of his mama house, so it makes perfect sense now. It's like you sitting over there with two teenagers.
Lord have mercy. I gotta hit that button again. Woo! Lord have mercy.
Look. It's a bad situation.
What he say? What he say? Tell him,
bad.
Carissa. What he say? Tell him, Carissa. I ain't telling him nothing. And old boy told him too. The stepson said, "This is my mama house. I ain't going nowhere."
He sound like a man boy saying that.
That's a baby man.
But Martin,
go ahead, Sarge.
You look at what she got in there. She got Tweedledum and Tweedledum-er. I mean, do they look like they much different age?
Wow.
No,
that's what she wants.
And why did they block out the 29-year-old's face? You can't see the mama's identity, but you can see the dude. What's that all about?
To make him look bad.
Right. Exactly my point.
Her protector, her baby.
Right. He's 29 years old. He ain't like he's 14. He's 29.
And you know what? As far as we know, that he don't have no disabilities. As far as we know.
No.
All right.
It would have came out online if he did.
Okay. 7708. Come on, West Side. What you got to talk to us about? West Side.
Hey, Martin, it's a little loud in my background, so I'm just listening. I'm being entertained right now. This
Okay.
is talking.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Okay, just hold. You just cool. All right, Reb the Barber. Come on, Reb the Barber.
Yeah, I'm looking at Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? And she the mama in both of them. All the characteristics of this video is showing you that this dude ain't qualified to be telling this boy to move out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he's paying the bills. Like I say, she the mama sitting at the table when she calling the shots. You gonna continue to pay them bills. He ain't going nowhere. You ain't going you ain't going nowhere until you ready. You know, so it's like it's all in it, you know, it's dysfunctional, it's messed up. You know what I'm saying? It shows a disrespect to our manhood, you know, that you got certain households out there like that. But I mean, it couldn't be me. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of households out there like that.
It couldn't be me. And I wouldn't even have a heart. Like I say, the jealousy in that. You see all jealousy. First of all, he wasn't man enough. It took her, the stronghold of the house, to say, well, he said it, you gotta leave. He wasn't man enough to say that. And then when he come off in a nice way. He makes sense. But he come off in a nice way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, the boy, you know what I'm saying? Or should I say the man, the young man? You know,
the baby man.
I don't know, man.
Hey,
you know
let's.
What I'm saying? That brother needs
okay.
He need help because he'll never be able to find a strong woman.
Yeah.
40. You know he'll never like that. The strength in his mama, that's not strong.
Right. 49.
He'll never be able to find
Hold the rep.
strong woman.
Hold rep. 14.99. Come on. You love to talk. Come on, Vera. 14.
You know I was still on here.
I'm looking at your number on there. I know you was there. You was quiet. You doing something over there you ain't got no business doing. You was too quiet. Go ahead. Go ahead. I got a question to ask you too.
God bless everyone that's on your phone. And I'm done with it.
No. I got another question. You ain't got to be done, but I got a question for you before you go.
Well,
You can go after you
ask
just
me
question.
whatever you want to
I
ask.
sure am. Now I want you to be totally honest with me. There's two females on here right now. The energy that this young lady spoke in, is that masculine energy or is that feminine energy?
Well,
tell the truth. Hold on. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. And shame the devil.
Okay. I would say in between both, because I can get very feisty.
Come on, mama. You ain't being honest now.
Yes, I am. I
All
do that with
all
my kids,
that.
my grandkids, my great-grandkids. And then they be calling me, telling my mama, now you know you need to apologize. Apologize for what? I see it what I see it.
Okay, mama. You got a right to your opinion. I ain't gonna fight you. I promise you.
Okay.
All right, I ain't gonna fight you. Okay, 2742. Come on. Talk to us.
That's masculine energy. Because when you got a man, right, he your husband or boyfriend, you don't talk to him like you the man. He's the man. You can talk to him in a feminine way. You get more honey to flies than shit.
Woo!
You talk to that man and you say,
Go ahead.
that's my son. But at the end of the day, again, if she's dealing with an alpha male, he would never walked in that situation at all. He would never gave her the time of day. Because he gonna look at it. I don't need your money. I don't need to live in your house. I can have my own house and have a woman who ain't got a grown son living up in it. But that's pure masculine energy to talk at that man like that.
Okay, Reb the Barber. Masculine energy or feminine energy?
Oh, it's definitely a masculine atmosphere. I told you, somebody got to run the show. Masculine energy can run shows in a household like that.
Okay. All right. 0858. Come on, bro.
Okay, that's like fake masculine right there. That's not masculine. Ain't nothing. Men don't move like that. You know.
No.
Hold
Hold on, sir. I'm asking the energy that she produced, the woman, was it masculine or feminine?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fake masculine. Men don't move like that. Men are way more tactful. You ain't got to get loud. You ain't got to put nobody on the internet. You know, you could pull somebody coattail. That conversation right there should have been held between what I would consider the adults, the man and the woman. The son shouldn't even partook in that conversation. See, that was done all wrong altogether. It shouldn't even been online to begin with. So I'm saying men move more strategically than that. That right there, that's just fake. That's an impersonation of what she thinks masculine is.
He talked to her concerning that son prior to these. It was different conversations up until that point, though. They did talk to that woman. They did talk about that one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Up to that point, and then so I feel that the son should have been in that conversation up to that point because he was tired. How many years have he been with her and in the same household as he feel with his jealousy, saying that the son lived there? So they have been talking about that. I'm sure he brought it up to her one-on-one. So I wouldn't say that he didn't have the right to be in that room in that meeting. He's a grown man. He ain't no kid.
Yeah, but he's still her son. I mean, you can't be a grown man in mom's house. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he's still her son at the end of the day.
Okay, that's a baby man. I told y'all that's a baby man. Come on, Sarge. Let's Sarge.
There you go.
That's a baby man.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you exactly what it was. It wasn't feminine. It wasn't masculine. It was throwback. That was Mammy from the plantation attitude. See, you know when Mammy ran everything. You had the doggone plantation owner, and you had the overseer, who was number 3 in charge. Mammy.
Mammy.
That was mammy energy. That wasn't male or female. That was throwback mammy. Look at any old slavery movie and prove me wrong.
And that's a horrible look.
Look at a slavery movie and prove me wrong when you look at mammy and her attitude towards everything.
So somebody
She had
said
a bonnet on too.
Yeah, hey, somebody said that's feminine energy. There ain't nothing feminine about that conversation there. She was the dominant one there, you know. Right there. That's all
Yeah,
day.
that's what mammy was. That was mammy was in the big house. Think about them old slave movies. You ever see the men with a script? All they doing walking around in tuxedos, butlering. You don't hear them say a word. But you got old mammy there. If y'all don't get on us, go on out there and get them bags, bring them in for these folks. See, they came, they had that long ride from Charleston. And now they down here and you, stop
Hold it,
being
man.
lazy. You better shake a leg.
All right, Sarge. All right.
Y'all feel me? Y'all
yeah.
feel me yet?
All right. Hold it. Hollis, I think I'm pronouncing her name.
Like baby boy.
Hold it, y'all. Hollis, Loretta, I think I'm pronounced. She said, belittling him in front of the son so he would never respect that man. Man, you know, we see this is, I call it role reversal. This is what we have in the Black community. And the purpose of me showing this video today to show you how the roles have changed. You know, it changed. Woman, if you want a husband, not a man, I said a husband. A husband. Because that man today in that video, he didn't man up at all. At all. Couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. It would, listen.
Y'all remember that movie, Baby Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby Boy is just like that.
Yeah.
Nah, Baby Boy is a little opposite of that. Mama knew to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Man told Baby Boy what he needed to do. Baby Boy ended up leaving that house. You know what I'm saying? Baby Boy is always pumping his chest. Here's a mama. Man coming there, growing his weed in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? He had control of that household and the atmosphere. I'm sorry, baby. It never happened again.
And he was making him breakfast naked in the kitchen. So that tells the story right there.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no baby boy in him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But hey, overall, people, this is a great discussion. I'm not going to hold you guys long. It was a great discussion. I thank you guys for calling in. And it's a lesson learned. And that's why the family structure is so messed up amongst us. Mm-hmm. Not every Black person, just some of us, most of us. And this is what we have right here. You know, she showed no support. You know, no support. He was so weak. I'm gonna stop paying bills. She told me you ain't gonna stop paying bills either. So,
well, Martin,
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying to get out of here. Go ahead. Just
a quick question. It's actually a little rhetoric. Who's leading the families in the Black neighborhoods today?
The women.
Exactly.
The white man.
Women.
Exactly. There's no structure. There's no order. It starts from the top and it rolls all the way down. This is why you get what we see in this video and a whole lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have structure.
Yes, sir.
Well, I always tell women, when you stroke a man's ego, he'll kill Jesus for you. I'm telling you, and I hate to say it like that. Seriously, you stroke a man's ego good enough, man, ain't nothing he won't do. He'll go out there and jump off a building for you. He'll lay down his life for you.
Same thing my mama told me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm just telling you, it's a sad situation. This video is a very sad situation, but it goes on every day. Every day. And me personally, a lot of men, and let me tell you, share a secret with y'all women. This is from a man's point of view. A lot of men don't want to mess with a woman that got teenage children and all that, because especially if they thugs, the children unruly and she afraid of them, she ain't got no control of them, they don't want that. Now, if she got control of them and they well-mannered, yes, that's no problem. But if you got teenagers and you trying to date a real man and your teenagers out here shooting and killing and all that, and he found man ain't gonna hang around. But if you got well-mannered children, it's no problem. I'm speaking from a man point of view. Now, I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Well, just me. You ain't got to agree with me. Just as my point of view. I'm not going to marry no woman or move in with no woman. She got rooted children. And you know, most of these women don't want you saying nothing to their children. Nothing to them. So that's out of whack right there.
And they wonder why they don't have nobody but those toy roses because of stuff like that.
Want you pay some bills. Want you to spend your money, but you better not say nothing to little Johnny. 17-year-old Johnny coming in smelling like weed. You got to get up and go to work 4 o'clock in the morning. He coming in at 2 o'clock. Making noise now. He want to cook. He want to cook. He want to cook now. And you sitting up there, you upset. You got to get up. Be at work at 4. So that means you got to get up at least at 3. He coming in rattling pots, making noise, high, weed, music playing, and you know, come on. And she gonna look at you crazy because you say something. That's my baby.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
But as a man, it's one thing about being a man is that you can't buy confidence. And you have a certain level of confidence to certain type of women you won't deal with. And if you do deal with them, it's going to be on a short-term basis. This type of woman right here, you don't commit to that. You know, you should be able to go out there and get you something better than that. You should put yourself in a position that you can at least take care of yourself like any other adult. Now, if you can't, then that's all you stuck with. Now, you got to go over here with the baby mom. She got 10 of them kids, you know, and all that other stuff. But if you set yourself in a decent position, you're not limited to that. You don't have to just latch into that like you're a Cosby kid or something.
And I'm going to tell you, ladies, there are men out here will date you with 5 children, 6, 4, 3, whatever. I know for a fact.
Say it again.
There are men out here will do that. Will love you and love your children as if they were their real biological children. There are men out here would do that.
I had one for
but
27 years.
My mother had 4 children when she met my father. No, was it? No, 3. I said 3. I'm sorry. 3. And he stayed to her to the end. Till the lights went out until she made a transition. So there are men out here that would do it. So I don't want you to think because you got 3 different baby daddies or 3 babies, 4 babies, that there are no men out here for you. There are men out here that will do it. Seriously. I'm just being honest.
You gotta have some level of humility. You know, you just can't be all arrogant and, you know, be snotty with people and expect them to come in and chip into your household. It ain't gonna fly too well. That's probably why she's clinging on to that son, because she can't keep a man around for a decent amount of time. So, you know, once she throw her attitude out there and the dude say, you know what, I'm up out of here, guess what? Her son's still there. So it's all about design. It's all about control at the end of the day.
That's it. Anybody else want to say something? Because I'm going to close out. Go ahead, Sarge.
Yeah,
go ahead, because I'm going to close.
Right here, and I'll be brief.
Go ahead.
I got married woman here, teenage son, right? I was like, okay, you know, we got a room for you, but it's out of state. Got to leave out Chicago. Now, you leave Chicago, come where we at. You can't bring none of that BS with you now. I don't care what you did here. You ain't bringing that to my house. You understand? Okay. He wasn't ever down with it. 3 years later, did a phone call. He done got a pop 5 times. He live. I go talk to my people. They like, what happened, Sarge? I'm like, stepson got shot 5 times. So they put me on emergency leave and all that. We were in Chicago in a matter house, right? As soon as I seen him, I looked at him, I said, well, do I got to say the words now? He was so shamed behind that he got his act together. I ain't bust him out of nothing.
Takes that.
That's what I said. Do I got to say the words? Because I already I'm like, you got to learn to get out of here. But you want to, whatever, okay, see where that takes you. You know? Now, I don't know what he's doing now because me and Honey got divorced, but I wish everybody the best. I ain't wish no bad on nobody. But, you know, I tried to tell him. Next thing you know, you got 5 holes in you.
And that's another thing about it. When you tell them something, and after they go through it, first thing they say, my mama told me that.
Well, this one here, I had to pump his brakes. He was in my house on the phone with his biological father. Cussing that man, I was like, he was best in the child of God. I was like, hey, young man, come here. I know that I ain't going to say his father's name. I know there's him on the phone, right? Yeah. You take that conversation outside. I don't care what you think about that man. You would not disrespect that man like that verbally, not in my house, in my ear range. You take that outside, young man. And he's like, oh, I'm dealing with a real one. You're dealing with a real, because I ain't going to put my hands on you. I'm going to give you walker papers. I'm going to give you a pink slip.
All right. All right, y'all. We got to end it right there. I appreciate you guys. Live, uncut, unedited. Y'all already know what it is. What time it is. Live, uncut, unedited. And this is where we tell the truth and shame the devil.
Exactly.
Right on.
I love being black. I love being black. Good night. Good night, people. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube too, people. I'm trying to send people to YouTube. If I deleted you, you're welcome to go to YouTube and watch me. But make sure you guys.
I'm already there with you.
Okay, cool. YouTube shows a great picture, and I'm just trying to build my audience up, and it's been growing. It's really been growing. So I love my Facebook family. Facebook is #1. YouTube is #2. I appreciate you guys. And also I have an Instagram too as well. The Crime Chaser, THE Crime Chaser, one word. So thank you.